was like, do I have any regrets with this job? And the nerves are starting to set in a little bit. Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sarah Jane and this is part of my YouTober series. YouTober stands for YouTube plus October, which is where I post every single day for the month of October. This is a goal that I have every year. There hasn't been a single year that I've actually posted every single day, so I'm hoping that this year is the year that it happens. But today is Wednesday. But today is a very big day because it is my last day of work, which I'm so excited, but like nervous. Like I have a lot of emotions going on that I'm still processing. And I just figured I'd bring you guys with me today while I'm going throughout my day. If you guys watched my previous video, I posted it about a week ago about getting a new job. And I said in there, you know, how much I really like this job and how it's been a really great job. I've been there for a little over a year now. And funny enough, I've never actually been to headquarters, so I have to go to headquarters today to turn in my laptop in person. But when I got to the job, we were in the midst of COVID, so I was mailed my laptop, and so I've never actually seen headquarters because anytime I have had to go anywhere in person, it's been on a client site because the client wanted me on site. So I've never seen the inside of our headquarters building and I'm really excited to see it. I'm going to take the metro because it's right off of one of the lines that I live by. And yeah, I'm excited about that. I was thinking this morning while I was making my coffee, I was like, do I have any regrets with this job? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, the biggest regret I have with this job is that I didn't really get to know my coworkers. And that's, you know, not my fault, that's no one's fault, that's just a situation with COVID, but because everything was virtual and I was on client site, I never actually got to know people that I worked with that were on other clients. And I think back to my first agency job that I had, and that was like so fun. That was such a big part of my life when I worked in New York and in that agency was, you know, getting to know my coworkers and hanging out with my coworkers outside of work, and there was so many of us and I just got to know everyone and had such a good time with everyone, and I had such a friend group there, and I still keep up and with their lives and like what they're going through. And that's just one thing I never really got from this job, because even though there were so many of us, my particular situation didn't really let me see them and get to know them. And so I think that's really my only regret with this job, is that I didn't really get to foster those relationships that I know I would have really enjoyed and had a good time with. But other than that, I think everything else is good. I really spent a lot of time training up the person who is taking over my position and making sure she has access to the things that she needs and connected to the people she needs to be connected to. And I feel really good at this point of me walking away, because I feel like I really set her up for success. And I think that's all you can really like do as the person leaving. In my personal opinion, and this might be contradictory, I think a lot of times when people leave an organization, they almost, not everyone, but some people almost want it to fail so that they can prove that they were valuable to the team by their absence. And I really think the opposite. I think the mark of someone who was really good at their job is making sure that there are sustainable systems and processes in place so that it can still function after you leave. And obviously, like, I know that isn't for everyone and everyone has different opinions about that, but I don't know, that's how I feel about this, is that I did my due diligence by making sure everything was set up in place, because I want to leave on good terms. But anyways, that's enough about me talking. I'm gonna finish doing my makeup and then I need to sign into my computer. So the first half of my day, I am going to be working from home and then I'm going into the office.
Stars. Can you see them too?
So wrapping up some things right now with HR, I'm just confirming when I'm gonna be getting my last paychecks. I have some PTO that I never took, so that'll be paid out, and when I'm gonna be receiving all those and just like the logistics behind it. Obviously, I can email her once I'm gone, but I just prefer to get my ducks in a row while I'm still with the firm. And then, yeah, it's currently 10:15, and in 15 minutes, I will have my final team meeting, which is so bittersweet because, like I said, my team has been so great and I really will miss working with them. Really great colleagues. After that meeting, I will immediately do a stay behind with the person who's taking over my position. There is one, I've walked her through everything. We're gonna do like a little training, and instead of me showing her how to do things, I'm gonna let her do a screen share with me and she's gonna walk through it and I'm just gonna watch to make sure that she is doing it correctly. But I don't think that'll take too long. And then yeah, that's kind of where my morning is looking right now. Morning. There was one time where, and like I'll include that because I'll say like, tell them to pivot there. Yeah, you excited? It is 11:15, my meeting went really well, and then I just got a little card from my team members. It's a virtual card, so I'm excited to open it. Wishing you the best. Wishing you luck, although you don't need it on your new role. Can't wait to see all the great things you're gonna do. Please text me cider updates. We will miss having you. Oh, everyone was so sweet. Thanks, guys. I loved it. Oh, that was so kind of everyone. They really wrote like a genuine thing and I appreciate that.
Makes you feel like you could be part of something.
Alrighty guys, it is officially 1 o'clock and the nerves are starting to set in a little bit. I haven't felt nervous all day and I don't know, I just kind of feel a little nervous now. Knowing that I'm gonna be turning in my laptop soon. I feel like turning in the laptop is kind of, you know, the ultimate thing. Okay, it is now time to submit my final time card and I did email HR just to make sure I didn't mess it up. Okay, so here is today's fit to the office. I wanted to be comfortable, but still very professional. So I'm wearing this blouse. I love it because it has like this little fall pattern. I think that's really fun for fall. I got this at Target like a year or two ago. 2 years ago, just kidding. But it's a high neck, buttons in the back. This is the Express, I don't think it's a high waist. This is my belly button, so maybe it is. But this is their cigarette pants. I'm pretty sure what it's called. It's just a straight leg all the way down. Love these pants. I have found that Express pants can vary in sizing though, so I do recommend trying them on in person. And then these earrings are from Shein. I really want to wear my fall lipstick, but DC is a little bit more of an aggressive mask policy. You pretty much have to wear it all time in DC versus not so much in Virginia. So to me, it's like kind of not worth it to put any lipstick on. So I just turned in my laptop. First of all, my manager's dog is the cutest thing in the entire world. I literally petted him the whole time. I am so obsessed. I will insert a picture of him here. But yeah, I just like literally petted him the whole time I was in there. And then the office manager gave me a tour because I told her, I was like, hey, like I've never actually gotten to see the office before and I know it's my last day. And she's like, well, do you want to see it? And so she gave me a tour and there was like so many cool things, like a rooftop, and like a little golf on the rooftop. Like it was really cool. So I'm sad I never got to use it, but even if I'd stayed, I wouldn't have gotten to use the resources because like I said, I'm on client site. But anyways, it was like really, it was a really good way to end it. One of my colleagues came in to collect my identification card for my work, and yeah, I'm officially done. And like it doesn't really feel real yet, I don't think. But time to go back home. Alright, so I somehow managed to break my vlogging camera on the way back. I don't know how. I'll show you what it's doing. So I try to press this button. Yeah, and I get this message, and then now the lens won't come out. I did drop it on my tile before I left the house, so I feel like that has something to do with it, which is super unfortunate. I'm gonna take it to Best Buy instead of going home, see if they can do anything about it. And if not, I might have to buy a new vlogging camera, which is gonna really suck because they're so expensive. This is the Canon G7X Mark II. I'm also kind of bummed because I had the Mark I for 4 years, never had any issues, and I've only had the Mark II for 1 year. So they didn't have the Canon G7X Mark II, which is what I was shooting on before, in stock. They only had the Mark III, and the price for the Mark III and the Sony digital camera zv-1 is the exact same. And so I looked at both to try to see what would be best for me, and I eventually picked the Sony camera. Ironically enough, professionally, when I shoot photography, I use Sonys. So I figured I would just do an unboxing with you guys. I think Cider really missed me. She's like being so needy. She probably smells Marty on me. You smell Marty on me. Cider, oh my goodness, such a loving little pup. Alrighty, so it looks like it comes with a charging cord, the little fluff piece that goes over the mic. Kind of excited about this. Never had one of those before on my point and shoots. And looks like there's more in here. Oh, the battery. Oh, interesting. Different battery. Okay. So this is what it looks like. I think it's a pretty sexy little thing. I think it's interesting that this flips out like this. I'm so used to the G7X flipping up, but that will be different. And this little furry piece is supposed to help with audio, so I'm excited about that as well. All right, so while my new camera is charging, because it just died, I finished eating dinner and I need to work on a paper that's due tomorrow that is 50% of my grade. Ugh, not my favorite thing in the world, but I'm gonna pour a glass of wine to help me on the way. So it is 9:45 and I am so over this project I'm working on. I literally want nothing more than to just relax tonight because of the day I've had, and it's just not happening. And I can't throw this one on the rug because it's such a big deal for my grade. I have officially written all 6 pages. I am just now going through it to make sure my references are cited properly and to also make sure I catch all the errors. So I've already printed it out twice and proofread it. Once I fix the references, I'm gonna proofread it one more time and then I think I'm gonna submit it, because I feel like when it comes to work, there's always room for improvement, and you can only just catch as much as you possibly can on your own. But anyways. So it is 11:15 and I finally just submitted my project. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so exhausted. I have been working on this for 3 days. So I'll work in the morning and this is all I do in the evening. Oh my God, I'm so tired. And because this is taking me so long, I kind of forgot that I like turned in, I don't know, it feels like I turned in my work laptop and all of that like ages ago. This is just taking so much of my time. But anyways, I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and coming along with me on my last day of work. And I hope you guys are enjoying YouTober so far. And if you are, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can be part of my other videos. I'm really excited. The next week or so is just gonna be kind of relaxing, decompressing before I start my new job. But it's been a whirlwind of a day and I appreciate that you guys have been here for it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.